I know.
How are we doing today?
Early morning silly litt0l stream. Silly litt0l morning stream.
So, probably not going to get many viewers today, but that's okay. I just wanted to do a silly litt0l shiny hunt before I go to... Okay, let me turn the music under. So, on Saturday mornings, I usually leave to do Yugioh, right? I go to a local game shop, and I go to play Yugioh. However, I have a little bit of time before then. Like I have about an hour and a half. I do still have to like get ready for that and then get over there, but I figured that I'd do like a quick little, you know, half an hour whilst we have like a sandwich power active. And just see what happens, you know, maybe we get, you know, the shiny Iron Valiant. Morning TCA sounds so full of energy. I promise you I'm not. Like, what's up guys? Whoa! Whoa, we're going for the shiny, insane, blasticate that like button. Use fucking make it rain, golden go. Yeah, no, how long does sandwich power last? It lasts half an hour. So we do like a silly litt0l like half an hour stream. So before we use that, let's say, so we are on phase 1 of the hunt, because we got a shiny, Houndstone yesterday. We did get Pawniard as well, but we weren't hunting for that. So, so Houndstone is our first phase, so this will be phase 2. If you don't know what phase, so I used to actually, like, live stream shiny hunting, like, all the time. Like, over on Twitch. Like when, you know, back when I was a tiny litt0l, silly litt0l content creator. You remind me of Crony when someone told her she sounds dead. Wacky Crony. Whoa, guys, go! Let's go! You feeling it? Whoa! Yeah. But yeah, no, I don't know why I sound so pumped. Because, like, it's probably because I haven't gone to Yu-Gi-Oh! And, like, been, like, scrubbed yet. And then Pokeportal. Today I'm going to Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes. I'm gonna do like a quick like half an hour shiny hunt, and then I'll go to Yu-Gi-Oh! Hey, Umbrella, excuse me. Make a sandwich. So Doomy sent me an updated like recipe sheet for the best sandwiches, and this sandwich is even worse than the old one. Because I dislike use Raigeki. Aha, Raigeki is at 3 copies and nobody plays it. Some people actually play Dark Hole instead. 3 servings of tomato. How's my morning? It is the morning. And then we mix and match these. Oh, we don't have any salty! Sweet and sour doesn't work for anyone. Well, I hate pickles. That should work, right? Spicy and bitter? That should work. Magical heart pick. Look at all these candy corns on this bread. Look at this. Put 9 tomato slices on this thing. They're all gonna like fall off. The yucky sandwich. It's just tomatoes and pickles and a cucumber. You used to hate pickles, but you develop a fondness? No, I detest pickles. Though I am a super taster. So whenever I get like a... It's a thing in America. Like, when, you know, you order, like, if you go to a restaurant, you order a burger, and you get some chips, on the side, they'll put, like, a fucking pickle as well. And all the vinegar from it, like, ruins it. So I always have to ask them, like, can I get it without the pickle? You're animating? Clean. This is just tomatoes. No, I have to ask for no pickle as well. I have to, like, you know, write it down on my phone. I forgot I had the iron hands. I didn't even eat it. What do we get? Sparkling, title, and counter power. Okay, cool. So when I get this thing, I want to call it, Laniakia. Laniakia is a character from RuneScape. She's the highest level Slayer Master in Anachronia, and she has a two-ended spear.
She's also quite pretty, and she gives me very gay vibes.
Yeah, because like Iron Valiant has a double-ended like spear thingy weapon. It like detaches its arm blades. So I thought I could call her Laniakia. Alright, see you, Doomy. Thanks for popping in anyway, just to say hi. I appreciate it. So right now the music we're playing is Stardust Diving from... No, it's not. It's 3 bar logos from the OMORI soundtrack. It's the battle theme. If I'm ever gonna do a 3D Wii for Muted Melodies, you exist. Ayo, 3D Wii, let's go. I mean, like that would be pretty cool. I was gonna say like I kind of wanted to do like a not a live dub, but like voice acted Muted Melodies, but I don't think that's ever gonna happen now because Rage Miner has left Friday Night Funkin' and wants to be detached from Garcelle. I could do it like if I proposed like the idea to crit about like crit voicing Garcelle for it. Because I think Crit's got a deep voice. Like Crit could probably do Gorello pretty well. I think this is the cave. This is not the cave. You went to 3D animate. Clean. I might have to take you up on that. I need like a model though. I have to like rig a jiggy up. There's gonna be like a ton of floettes like whilst we make our way to Iron Valiant. Because Iron Valiant, right, spawns in a tiny section of this entire map. Like, there is a small litt0l cave that has, like, kind of like Nazca lines. Is it Nazca lines? The Aztec lines? Like the, they have those in Yu-Gi-Oh! As well with the Earthbound Immortals. I think they're called Nazca lines. But yeah, there's like a tiny cave that has like Nazca lines on it, and that's the only spot in this entire map where Iron Valiant spawns. I'm gonna like waste all my sandwich power like looking for it. So it's like the sandwich power lasts half an hour, but I spend like 10 minutes looking for the fucking thing. Like, at what point is it, like, more prudent to, like, reset, remake the sandwich, and then look for it again? That's what I probably should be doing. Like, I should probably, like, figure out the quickest way to get to it. Like, from the start. Then reset, make the sandwich, and then, like, you know, then do it. I might actually do that. Like, once I find it, I might actually just, like, reset. Fuck. Yeah, I've wasted so much time. So how's everyone today? How are we doing? Do we have a favorite Pokemon that, like... Okay, chat, what's your favorite Generation 9 Pokemon? Like, your favorite Pokemon introduced into the game this generation? Also, I don't know why I'm, like, so high energy. Like, I literally got, like, 5 hours of sleep? Since I'm playing Violet, you're playing Sword?
They're on the same generation, silly.
I played Shield, but like Sword, I generally pick version 2. Like when I Frostlass and Sharpedo. Frostlass is in this game, Sharpedo isn't, but Frostlass is. Might as well run out the sandwich when I find it. With how many spawn, I might only need like 10 minutes. No, well, I mean, yesterday we did go the full half an hour without, like, we got what's it? We got, well, the reason why I'd be willing to reset is because the Herba Mystica to make the sandwich is really rare. What's my favorite Weir evolution? What do you mean? I'm assuming you mean Mega Evolution? Do you mean Mega Evolution? There is Veluza, which is like a, I think it's like a barracuda? Not barracuda. I don't know what kind of fish it is, but it's a weird fish. It fillets itself. Its signature move is called a fillet away. It's like a, your favorite is Toadstool? Oh, fuck off. Like, the other thing I need to keep in mind is, like, because it's boosting Fairy, one of these little guys, like, one of these little laddies, could be shiny as well. It's my favorite evolution. Not for real, it's Tinkerton.
Aubrey.
My favorite evolution is Flareon. It's my favorite Generation 1 Pokemon. I have gained, like, a level of affection for Umbreon, though. Like, I used to not really like Umbreon a lot, but then I used it a lot in Pokemon Go. Like, it's really good in Pokemon Go's PvP, because in PvP, the lower levels, and like the Greater Ultra League, where your combat potential is capped at 15 and like 1500 and 2500. So the best IV spreads you want for Pokemon are defensive Pokemon that have like high hit points and high defenses, because you hit the highest damage outputs, like with I can always reset after that. I guess that's true. Yeah, so like the highest damage output you get is like getting a Pokemon that has high defenses, because then you can level it up more, because like your damage will scale with the level of the Pokemon. But if it's got low attack, then you can level it up more before its combat potential like gets higher. So you want like Pokemon like Umbreon, Bastiodon, Probopass are like very good in PvP. And I think, is this the cave? Please tell me this is it. It's not. This is the same one I went to earlier. Fuck. Oh fuck. But yeah, so like I had an Umbreon and I call it Sunny because like it's like, you know, like an OMORI. And like it's really good. Like it's one of the best Pokemon in the game. And like I got a perfect IV one, and a perfect IV one like is barely below 2500. So it's like it's really good because like it's like one of the few Pokemon that like you can have a perfect IV one that still has a really good IV for, the fuck? Was there a Pokemon there? There was! Huh? What? Huh? It's in the wall. What a great game. Club it, quick. Bishop or... Okay, bruh. I am so fucking lost. Spent like 10 minutes just like noodling around, haven't even found the fucking cave yet. Yeah, Tinkerton, like, no, but like Umbreon, yeah, like I usually like the faster, like, my favorite Pokemon tend to be, like, really fast. Like, I tend to value, like, speed in Pokemon, but I do like defensive, like, stuff as well. I don't, just like, it's funny, because, like, I've never really used Umbreon outside, outside of, like, you know, like, Bat and Pass teams. But, like, do I know Monster Hunter? A tiny bit. Like, I don't really know much about it at all outside of, like, what you've told me. They made a Pokemon game, did they? What was it called? It's like I've been picking up all these items as well. Like, most of these, like, are fine. Like, I've already gotten, like, a ton of these, so it's, like, not too consequential if I were to reset and lose all of them. It sucks that you can't, like, just picnic down here. Like, why can't you just do picnics down here already? The cave is close to the bottom. Yeah, that's what I thought. But, like... It's, like, not in the main section, so it's, like, not where all the crystals are. I remember it being, like, behind, like, some... But you have to, like, go behind a rock as well. Oh, it plays, like, it plays similarly to Pokemon. Okay, I got you. The evolutions can spawn here? So, I saw, like... Well, yeah, no, I did see Espeon and Umbreon. There's, like, a title... for Pokemon, like, that's like, you know, like the, that's not it. Like, that's the same cave that I keep going into, and then thinking that it's the one, but it's not. Fuck me. We've almost used half of the sandwich. Yeah, it's not that, because that leads into, like, the main chasm. Fuck. So shiny Floette, I believe instead of green, it's blue. Yeah, it's blue or like purpley blue instead of green. But I'm gonna be going like so like fast. There's no like visual indicators unless you encounter it that tell you that it's shiny. Like there's no like overworld sparkles like in Let's Go or Legends Arceus. Bruh, this is it. This is it right here. Okay, so what is this close to? So it's like... That has to be... Okay, so like if that's there... Then like making that like... That must be like Research Facility 3 or 4. We face it, we just go right, and it's there. Huh? What? Huh? Entrance of Crystal Cave, then go left. Yeah, I'm gonna put the in-game music back on, actually. I kinda like it. Like, Stardust Diving is... No, Stardust. 3-bar logos is really good. But there's something nice about, like, the ambience here. I swear to God, if, like... Because we did already see one, so it's not gonna be like, whoa, first encounter! First encounter, whoa! First encounter, Iron Valiant!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, see the double-ended spear. I want to get one and call it Laniakia. There's super rare Pokemon, there's just like billions of them. Oh no! No, the Pawmies! Yeah, the battle music wasn't playing because I turned the battle music off. I was playing, well, I guess 3-bar logos is battle music, just for a different game. So yeah, I guess like essentially we're just gonna be like biking around. So we did already phase. Yesterday, phase 1, we got a we saw a shiny houndstone like emerge from the ground. Okay, luckily Iron Valiant's shiny, like all of the future Paradox Pokemon except for maybe Iron Hands, very easy to tell because they just lose all their color. But did I complete the Pokedex? I did. I completed it yesterday. Oh, look at this tiny one! I almost want to catch it just because it's so small. It's so cute. It's so tiny. But I kind of want like a really tall one. If you get a shiny with a mark, so it has a title, that would be intense. You got the shiny charm, and I've got the triple sandwich power. So boost the encounter rates, the chance of them having a title, and the shiny rates of fairy types. I believe it stacks with the shiny charm to give me a shiny rate of like 1 in 650, I believe? I believe that's what we calculated last stream. But yeah, I also have... What's the title? I'm trying to find this... Okay, so it's introduced in Gen 8. If your Pokemon have ribbons or marks, you can go into the summary menu and assign them, like an active one. So when you send it out in battle, it will give it a title. Like, if it has the champion ribbon, it'll say, like, you know... You, like, go, like, you know... like... Lucario, the Galar champion. Like, one of the best ones is if you get the Legends ribbon from beating Red in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. So I have a Gardevoir that is it's a ribbon master. It's missing one ribbon. Well, it's missing a couple of ribbons in Gen 8 because they added some new ones in Shining Pearl. Imagine if you encounter Shiny Legendary. I have in past games. In this game, unfortunately, the Legendaries are all Shiny locked. But I have gotten Shiny Legendaries in previous games. And it is definitely a great feeling. Like, there's a bunch of shiny hunts in Shield version that I didn't finish that I wanted to do. Shiny Articuno. Oh, I did get a shiny perfect Articuno in Pokemon Go. What? Did I just get Pour Me in there? Yeah, but yeah, no, I got a bunch of love balls from the auction house. Like, I won from the auction house, and then I duped it a bunch of times before they patched it. They patched the dupe glitch, or the exploit, rather. And I was thinking, like, you know, I should probably have made more. I made, like, 11. I used one already on a Mimikyu, which I probably shouldn't have, because, you know, I can just trade up my Mimikyu from my older game, and then breed it to get one. But I've already used it now. So what you can do in this game, though, is, like, if you find a shiny Pokemon, you can save in front of it. So if you fail it, you can just reset and try again. And Iron Valiant's catch rate is 10. I mentioned this yesterday, but Iron Valiant's catch rate is 10. So, again, for context, I don't know why Bombardier has such a low catch rate, but Bombardier's catch rate is 20. Most pseudo-legendaries, like Salamence, Tyranitar, the catch rate is 45. Mewtwo's is 3. The ruinous legendaries like Xianpao, Chiyu, etc. It's 6. Palkia and Dialga in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl is 45. So this thing's catch rate is 10. Wooloo is not in this game, but Mareep is. Mareep is in this game, but Wooloo is not. Wooloo is in Galar. It's okay, Zero. Like, my favorite 3 of my top 5 favorite Pokemon aren't in this game. Like 10 minutes. I might, like, make another sandwich and, like, stay on stream for that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I do kind of wish, like, I've mentioned this earlier, like, I do kind of wish that, like, the future products Pokemon weren't all robots. Like, I wish Iron Valiant could be just, like, a regular, like, Pokemon. Like, rather than a robot Pokemon. And, like, it's shiny color, because it's based on a fusion of Mega Gallade and Mega Gardevoir. So if they gave it, like, the black dress and, like, the blue helmet. But it's a fairy fighting type, and I have always wanted a fairy fighting type. I even, funnily enough, like on the like when I was talking about how Pawmot is like the Pokemon that I designed as a kid. I even sprited like some Delta species Pokemon. So like the trading card game has Delta species, which are like Pokemon. It's essentially like regional forms before regional forms. Like they were in a region called Holon, and their gimmick was they had Pokemon that the primary types were different from their regular typings, but they still had like weaknesses and resistances of their original types, weaknesses and resistances. So like you had like a water type Blossom that was weak to fire still, or like electric type Mantine is still weak to electric, but it resisted fighting, which in that game also represented ground and rock. But I made some and I sprited them as well. Like, and I like based their primary typing off of like one of the typings in the card game. So like I had but you know, I sprited a Delta species Gardevoir and a Gallade. And the Gardevoir was Fire Fairy, and the Gallade was Fairy Fighting. I did a Blossom, which was Water Fire, and it's like its flowers were like Catherine wheels. I did Ninetales, which was Ghost Normal with Levitate. So I'd really wanted a Ghost Normal type with Levitate, just because that's a that's a dummy amount of, like, immunities. So you're immune to ground, normal, fighting, and ghost. But you got 4 immunities there. I did make it like a slower, like, more like tanky Pokemon. Like, it did have a good special attack stat, but it was more defensive rather than fast. But even though it doesn't have too many natural resistances, like, its natural resistances, I think, were like Bug, and, so Ghost itself doesn't have too many natural resistances. But just the fact that you have 4 immunities to very common attacking types. Like, maybe normal isn't too common, but, like, Fake Out's normal type. But you're also immune to, you know, because, like, Ghost, Ground, and Fighting are all very common as, like, coverage moves. I had a friend who was, like, showing off that they'd managed to get, like, shinies of Sandy Shocks, and, like, I think they said they got, like, 4 Brute Bonnets. I really want, like, I don't have Scarlet, but I really want, like, a shiny Sandy Shocks would be really cool. But, like, I'll make do with a regular one. Because I really like Magneton. So, have, like, fun, good Magneton. Although, like, Magneton does have, like, some niche usage over Magnezone, because I believe it's 10 or 20 base points higher in speed? I think it's 20. Magneton's base 70, I believe, and I think Magnezone is either 50 or 60. So it does have, like, niche use, like, as a choice scarfer. But now that it's lost access to Hidden Power Fire, I guess you could terrestrialize it, but, like, it's lost access to Hidden Power Fire, so it's not as great. Because, like, at the very least, Magnezone has Body Press. But yeah, if we get the shiny with a good title, that would be insane. Because there's some bad titles, and there are some really good titles. The sleeping ones, like, deactivate. What Pokemon do I consider the cutest? Ribombee, it's my favorite Pokemon. At least this is, like, a fun area to, like, just, like, noom around in. You know what I mean? Like, rather than just, like, you know, running into encounters over and over again, like you used to. Or, like, soft resetting over, like, a static encounter. Oh, fuck. It's fun that you just get to, like, noodle around. So yeah, Houndstone is banned in Smogon's OU tier. Although when Home gets I talked about this a little bit yesterday. Oh yeah, like, does anyone have any, like, fun, like, Pokemon questions for me? Because, like, I like to think I have, like, an encyclopedic knowledge on Pokemon. I know a ton about Pokemon. Like, especially, like, obscure movesets are some of my favorite ones. Like, seeing, like, Pokemon that have, like, really weird, like, coverage. Like, what I mentioned yesterday was how Barboach and Whiscash get, Spark. And the lore there is... These poor Mews keep getting stuck in the ceiling. Because they get, because they... Catfish, like, real catfish, have, like, a natural electric charge to them. Like, in their sting. What's some Pokemon that you guys think are going to be, like, really good? Like, competitively. And that could include either VGC or OU. Houndstone, Fluttermane, Qianpao, and Iron Bundle have all been banned from OU. So yeah, because you can just like save in front of a shiny and like reset until you catch it, you're thinking Pawmot would be crazy good. No, okay, no, I agree that Pawmot is definitely. So Pawmot was a Pokemon I alluded to earlier, whereas like this is the Pokemon that like I designed when I was little. I designed a Pokemon it was based on like Raichu. It was an electric fighting type called Gillshock, and it was electric fighting. It could learn a bunch of punching moves. It was fast, and you know, and then I find out that Pawmot is a fast, physical electric fighting type with Iron Fist as its hidden ability, but also its other two abilities are just cracked. Like it's got Volt Absorb and Natural Cure as well. A stunning physical move pool, an immense support move pool. Like it gets like Fake Out, Wish, Helping Hand, Encore, and of course Revival Blessing. It's one of 2 Pokemon in the game to get Revival Blessing, which on its own is enough to give it a niche. Like it's already quite good. Like it's obviously not like, I think it's what, base 115 attack. Like that is pretty significant, especially considering it has a signature move, Double Shock, which is a 120 base power. It's like a physical burn up. That's electric type. But if you Terastallize into an electric type, you don't ever lose you don't short circuit, so you can just keep using it until you run out of PP for it. Like Pawmot is definitely going to be used. The fact that it's got a fast Revival Blessing, because like the other one that gets Revival Blessing is the Bug Psychic type. Like the Scarab, which is slower. I need to double check its stats again. Like I'm pretty sure it's still quite good. I guess they've got different niches, because like, you know, you could either have like a... Well, actually, I'm not sure like in what niche you'd want like a slower Revival Blessing. Because like Shed Tail is a really cracked move as well. It's like a U-turn... No, it's Baton Pass plus Substitute at the cost of half your hit points. And Cyclizar gets it. Cyclizar has base 121 speed. But, also, Orthworm gets it. And Orthworm is very slow, but it is very physically bulky. Oh, yeah, Cyclizar also gets Regenerator, which is part of why it's so cracked. But, like, you dislike it conceptually, the Terastallization? Yeah, it's like... Casually, it's cool. Like competitively, it definitely it's kind of tricky to find a balance for it, because there are some Pokemon that, like really broken Pokemon, become even more broken, because like, you know, you get like Roaring Moon, right, which is like Quad Weak to Fairy, and it was like, oh, call an ambulance, like Terastallized into a Steel type, but not for me. Sandwich Power is about to die. We'll do one more comb through, then we'll make another sandwich. We'll reset, we'll make another sandwich, and then we will end the stream, because I'll need to get ready to go to Yu-Gi-Oh! And like Iron Hands is like dummy good in raids, because you can either give it like the booster energy, which, as I learnt, is a separate boost from your stat boosts. Like, if you have, like, a partner who has, like, either Pincurchin, I guess, or Miraidon in raids. Yeah, Grey Diamond. You get, you get the Quark Drive boost, plus which Pokemon will be terrestrialized more often, what Terra types will be used. I guess it depends on the Pokemon, because like, a lot of the time, Pokemon are terrestrializing to act as like a pseudo-adaptability. Because the way terrestrializing mechanics work is, if you terrestrialize your Pokemon, it becomes a monotype of that type that you terrestrialized. It gets stab of that type, but it still retains the stab boosts of its original typings, even though it loses the defensive like matchups of its original typings, but it still retains the stab boost, which is kind of what makes it a bit cracked. Like, if it lost the stab boosts, I think it would be a bit more manageable. But because it gives you an additional stab boost on top of, just being, so if you, like, terrestrialize into a type that you're already that type of, you get an additional stab boost, so it's, like, 2 times. So you have Pokemon that, like, if they have, like Iron Bundle was, like, notorious for this. So, like, Iron Bundle had, I hated the flavor of that. Fairy, okay. Watch Wolfie Glick's video on it. It's got a lot of interesting uses. Yeah, like, a lot of people are thinking of the offensive uses for it, but, like, I definitely think that because, like, to be fair, like, there is, like, a lot of, like, offensive draw to terrestrializing. Like, just being able to boost your stats, like, super high is massive. But there are definitely offensive applications to it. Or defensive, rather. Like, one that came to mind for me was Fairy-type Terra Blissey. Chansey could work too, but Blissey is generally better because of heavy-duty boots. Or it can even hold leftovers as well. I see I appeared in a Blantanana video. I did. Fuck. But yeah, like, if you get, like, a Pokemon that's, like, really good defensively, but has, like, a really bad defensive typing, like, stuff like Avalugg, like, making that, like, Mono Steel, or even Blissey Mono Steel. Avalugg might not be a good example. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be around here. Should be, right? Yeah. It's like down here somewhere. Fuck. Prediction be crazy, yeah, you send a Gyarados to electric type. Will it Terra into a ground type or is it a bluff? Yeah. Like, you can definitely do some, like, silly things like that, where, like, you know, you send in, like, a Pokemon like that, and, like, you can, like, either... You can cause your opponent to, like, overthink things. Oh yeah, so I read that they changed how the ability patch works, so that not only does it... So as of... In Sword and Shield, the way the ability patch worked was, you used it on a Pokemon that wasn't its hidden ability, and it became its hidden ability, but you couldn't swap them back. But now you can. You can, if you get a hidden ability Pokemon, you can now use the ability patch to swap them back to their regular abilities. Which is kind of neat. Oh, it's fucking... For a second there, I thought there was, like, Floatsals and, like, a shiny one in the middle of them. But you can now get, I guess the hope is that, like, you know, they don't introduce Machamp, or they'd have to, like, you know, do something where they would scrub super effective, not super effective, like, moves of new incoming Pokemon, which would kind of suck, because there's, like, Pokemon that, you know, like, exclusive, like, move Pokemon from older generations, like, especially, like, the ones that come to mind are, like, move tutors, but, like, especially, event moves on Pokemon. Like, I don't have the Master Rank ribbon on my Gardevoir in Sword and Shield. Because to allow it to compete in that, you have to erase its moveset. And that would remove Sing, which, admittedly, it's functionally inferior to the move Hypnosis, which it already gets. Although, like, you could make an argument that Sing is a sound move, so it hits through Substitute. But, like, the only way to get Sing on Gardevoir is to get it from Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Although I guess, like, I do have the ribbon for it. But it's still, it's just like, you know, it's like, oh, man. I will probably end up doing it, even though, like, I'm not sure how easy it would be to get, like, Master Rank ribbon nowadays, though. I believe there are some ribbons in Shining Pearl as well to get, and there is a... It's not a ribbon, but there is a flag that gets set if you take a Pokemon to Legends Arceus and take it to the photo studio. Like, a flag gets set on it. It could be like a mark that will appear in this game, but we don't know yet, because obviously Home isn't out yet. Ground is the obvious Terra type, but there's still 17 other options. Yeah, like, you know, they could predict you to Terra type Ground, so then they'll go for, you know, Ice Beam, or, like, a Water move, but then what if you just stay, you know, what if you Terra type Flying instead, so that you have, like, Terra Blast? You're Flying Terra Blast. Which is also adaptability boosted, because it's already Flying type. Yeah, like, the thing to think about is because, like, you know, like, some Pokemon... A lot of Pokemon, like, aren't running Terra Blast because it kind of shoehorns you... Did I also help on Buds versus Tanner? Yeah. And AJ made the video, but I was in there. Because, yeah, like, if you use Terra Blast, you're kind of, like... You're restricting yourself a little bit to that being your only, like, viable Terra user. Because, like, if you don't use Terra Blast, then, you know, you've got a lot more versatility. Like, you could argue, like, you know, oh, if you're making a Pokemon your win con, then that should be your Terra pick. But, like, typically you will probably want, like, a single Pokemon that is, like, your go-to Terra pick. But with that, by not running Terra Blast, you do have a lot more versatility. Because, like, it's like, you know, oh, if you don't Terrestrialize it, then it's just got a normal type move, right? But if you do, then, you know, then you can do damage. Okay, so half the battle of finding this thing is finding it. The second half is catching it when I can only use a single Pokeball per attempt. Luckily you can save in front of them, but like, I'll have to like... I think the strat is going to be... I send out Moomish, I use Spore, and then I just throw a Love Ball. Because like, weakening it down would take way too long. It is possible to catch Pokemon, like, without even, like, status conditions. I know, because I did catch a Zamazenta at full health in a Beast Ball. Which has a catch rate of 3. Oh no, it's 2. I think it's even lower. Is it 2? Well, point is, I still did catch it. It sucks that you can't just buy a ton of the Apricorn Balls. I mean, like, technically you can, but, like... It's very hard to. Because you can only buy one at a time, and they'll usually, because of how the auctions work, you're usually spending 300,000 to 400,000 on it. Usually, like, mid to high 300,000s on it. Which is why, you know, I did the duplication exploit. Probably should have done it more now that I think, yeah, it's like, but like, hindsight's 2020. Yeah, it's cool that you don't have to like encounter them all. Like you can just like run around and look at them, because you get to like, you know, noodle around. And that's going to be the strategy for Miraidon as well, like for the capture one, because I wanted to get it in a Beast Ball. Can you get more Beast Balls from the auctions? Because you get a single one for completing the Pokedex. Just came back from IHOP. What'd you have? The International House of Pancakes. Did you get an extra play for Garcelle? It's the most I've talked in like a while. I'm probably gonna... My throat's probably gonna be sore. Oh. Oh, the sandwich part would wear off, like, if we fail it as well, so we wouldn't have the boosted chance of having a title. If we have to reset. So probably be like, on the first try, we like weaken it down. Please, can we get the silver one? It would make me quite happy. But... Just woke up.
I know.
Oh, what a great game. Oh shit. If I caught it off guard, why couldn't I run away? I guess the somewhat downside of doing it this way is like I don't really have an accurate track of like how many encounters I've gone through. If a fly didn't have wings, would you call it a walk or a fly? I guess you'd call it like a... I don't know, I guess you'd call it a walk. When you're walking. A beetle.
Shiny, please. I have to leave soon. Can I please have the shiny? I want to do law when I get home.
We're looking like we might not get it this time. Still got 7 minutes, but yeah.
That's okay, he's alright, he's okay.
Who's getting milked in Zootopia? Oh. 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 Maybe they're donating it? Could be vegan ice cream.
Espion.
How about in Peppa Pig? Yeah, I can't answer that. Peppa Pig. Also, you ate my door frame? Joke's on you, I don't have a door frame. So I don't know whose door you ate. It's not mine, though. For those who live in Ohio, what's it like there? My last girlfriend was from Ohio. Damn, minute left. Yeah, I don't think this is the one. Fucking dog.
Stupid dog, you make me look bad.
I don't think it's in the cards. Especially since the fucking dog wasted our time. Yep. It's not happening. That should have just ran out. Yep. Yep. Well, that sucks. It's the last sweep. Okay, so 3 sandwiches in, without the shiny. That's okay. Shiny odds are quite low. So let's we'll just check the auction house, I guess. Gah! And then I'll go to I'll get ready for Yugioh. Maybe we'll see if we can do a couple of raids as well. So there's like a fucking Charizard raid of all things. Yeah, you gotta have Charizard. Should you put your Christmas tree up today? Oh, that reminds me, I still haven't, like, you know, gotten my advent calendar chocolates for the last, like, 3 days. I should have that.
Aubrey! Oh no!
Damage! Hey, Shonen. So yeah, I'm hoping I can get more lore done today. Yesterday's stream gave me some ideas. I also hope that maybe the some people get to look at the TV tropes page, because there's been quite a few things that have happened since the last time it was updated. Stomach's messed up. That sucks. I'm sorry. Should lie down and... How about lie down? Big damage. Lore tropin. Yes, please. Need more lore tropin. What?
Oh no!
There we go. Shiny hunting Bidoof. Nice. Terra shards.
Bum, 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 bum. Wop, bum, 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 bum.
I just realized, look, they made the dragon type icon look like Charizard. I just realized that, even though Charizard is not a dragon type. So since Aubrey has Mold Breaker, it hits through Disguise. I did already use the Love Ball on that. Might have been last night's pizza. Dodgy pizza. Yeah. Damage. Selected mutism on. I was just focusing, I'm sorry. We'll do one more raid battle and I think I'll call it a stream. I ended up streaming a bit longer than I was planning on. I was only planning on streaming for like a single, a single hour. Maybe not. Okay, I think I'm going to call it a stream here. So thanks for popping in, those who did. I understand this isn't FNF, and it's much earlier than I normally stream. But yeah, I'm gonna go to Yugioh. I'm gonna work on lore today. If you haven't already, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. You can check out the description for links to my FNF mod Muted Melodies. Or my Twitter and my Discord server. Have some cereal and a sandwich. Enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh! Thank you, I'll do my best. It's a tier 0 format, so I'll probably well, I'll do my best. Hopefully I can get some lore done today as well. There's some lore that I want to do. But yeah, have some cereal and a sandwich, get vaccinated like I did, wear a mask, wash your hands. Until next time, goodbye!